YouTube, what's up? Your social security card and your birth certificate were created without your consent or your knowledge, which voids the contract. Then people would say, okay, now you're signing for the different things that come in the mail, all these different things, but look closely at your driver's license, look closely at your debit card. The name is in all caps. That's not your name. That's a straw man. That's a wicker man. That is the Burning Man. That is what you should not really associate yourself with. That is not you. That is a stock on the NYSE. That is human livestock. That is not what you are. That's your parasite. That's your crystal version. That's why people say raising your stock, losing your stock. That's what it comes from. So when we're talking about getting our sovereignty back and being a sovereign being and looking at all the universe as our playground or as our home, then if you want to go through the process, check out Pharaoh, Pharaoh's House, P-H-A-R-O-H. That's how you spell it, pharaohshouse.com. If you want to go through the process of recension and becoming a sovereign individual. So what comes with sovereignty is no different than these Native American nations, basically. Each individual is their own nation. They are their own property. And anything related with that Social Security card is really void in a sense because it was created without your consent. The Federal Reserve itself is a quasi-private, really essentially private bank. There's no transparency like there should be or could be. Since 1913, how many audits were there? So where's the money going? We have undocumentable adjustments out the yin-yang, which means basically missed money. So where is the undocumentable adjustments? And if we look at anybody, if you get high in the white-collar crimes or any kind of crime, high in that crime, because you can look at any of the banking. Of course, it's all tied together, and it's all fiat, so it's all pixie dust. It's all just created off of interest, off of our emotion. So we're looking at their death by conjunction or association. How can they create money out of thin air and say that you owe them something for it when you create it out of your own interests? It is off of your own stock, off your own energy. So if you know anything about the fiat currency, then you know it's false debt and that there's more debt in existence than there is money to pay it off. So the whole currency system as a global scheme is flawed because the debt is insurmountable. The interest on top of the currency being created makes it insurmountable. So life is, or this society, this fiat society is, musical chairs, like anybody that knows about the fiat currency. It is a designed system. And we just need to understand that it is something that we are submitting ourselves to and subjecting ourselves to. It is not something that we should think that they have power over us. That they have all the power that we give them. So you have to understand that these contracts that were created without your consent or your knowledge, your birth certificate, your social security card, these are void.